Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Caicedo. That's a cute ball. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Germany looking to pass their way through, and it's Rice. Caicedo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He won't be happy with that one. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played out to the right. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. Caicedo.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Rice. Driving on and making good progress. Bellingham. Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rice proves just a little bit too strong. No way through, so back it comes. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Caicedo. Now Ruben Dias. James. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Isak. And Caicedo tries to play it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He is through here. And it's Caicedo. Oh, it's a great ball. There's the shot! And here's the chance to counter. Nice looking ball. That looks a cracking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Konate has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Caicedo. Now that looks a decent ball. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And the pass is intercepted. Konate. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? DiMarco. Bellingham. Caicedo. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. For Rice. In with the challenge. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caicedo. Araujo. And it's Caicedo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bellingham could move up a gear here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Good ball, good take. Thuram! And it's João Palhinha. He's in a great position. And a chance! It's a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Thuram. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Strokes it back. Bellingham. And that has been knocked clear. He's played it long. Isak chasing after it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 32. Número 2.
Araujo,
Número 25.
down by a goal,
Número 7.
needing to go up a gear.
Número
That's how it
9.
looks here.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 8.
Bellingham.
Número 23.
Your impression so
Número
far, Jim?
22.
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little
Vamos
threat.
dar lugar a uma substituição.
Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? And the ball is out of play.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Germany making another change here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James. Time and again they are repelled. Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. And the finish! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's played it back. Ambitious ball here. James attempts a clearance. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, nice touch. Crosses it in. Foden, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He's gone forward. Out towards the flank. This looks promising.
Germany really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Foden. Well, that is one way to stop him. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Now Timber. Van Dijk.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
He's being urged to shoot. Shoots! Oh, the ball has fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's been won straight back. And the referee brings it to a close. Germany have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Araujo makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
It's a promising position.
Nice interception, well timed.
João Palhinha. That pass has been well intercepted.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Oh, good-looking ball.
He's a sharp little ball here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. Rice wins the duel this time. Now it's Isak.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's James. Now it's Yamal.
Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
James. Caicedo.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passing nice and neat. He's tried one!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. A probing pass. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Oh, super ball!
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Germany making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And that's a good ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
5 minutes till the break. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bellingham. DiMarco. And it's Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. No, it's come to nothing. Foden.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
DiMarco. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Foden. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Isak. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Defending was strong and firm.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's in a great position here.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. In with the challenge.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 32. Número 2.
He is just caressing the ball.
Número 18.
Gravenberg.
Número 7. Número 4.
Lookman. Germany have a chance to counter-attack.
Número 23.
And here's Osimhen.
Número 45. Número 21.
Now
Número
it's Haaland.
47. Número 38. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Germany perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bellingham. Kluk. Thuram. Oh, no joy this time. Araujo. It's Bellingham. And here's Thuram.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Foden. And it's Salah. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Can he get it through? He has found a way through. And a chance! Foden. Germany are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Osimhen receives it in a wide position. Cross flung in towards the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Opts to play it back.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lookman. Caicedo. Germany finding their passes. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your reflections then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Isak. Knocks it out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Germany with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he can clear it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found a way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's James.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Caicedo. Over to the other side. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Reinders. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James making good progress on the right-hand side. Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Caicedo. Foden. He has a look up.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Di Marco. Still looking for the first breakthrough. Mbappe! They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Played back into the centre. And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Some really good ball movement. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Araujo kept his eye on it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Announcement today that memorabilia
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Caicedo. Oh, it's come loose. Timber did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this.
They're not going to make any further progress now. Foden opts for safety.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Reinders tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Timber.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
James aims beyond the defence, and it's James. Lovely feet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Played out towards the right wing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And he's taking no chances there. This looks promising. Cleared away.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5, Mohamed Salah. Number 27, Morgan Rogers.
DiMarco goes short.
Bellingham.
Lovely bit of skill.
Number 24,
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Number 4, Rice. Coming on the field.
Timber
Number
knocks it
20,
into space.
Ruben. Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 45.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bruno Fernandes.
Germany perhaps
Number
wondering what the
9,
best time is for their
Federico
next
Valverde.
substitution.
Number 16, Rodri.
It's
Substitution
Rice.
in progress.
Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Lookman. Great vision. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance!
And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Valverde. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to pass it through.
Oh, nice touch. Rice. I think we're just about done here. Lookman.
Decent chance!
Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Germany could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. That's that, the end. Germany can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Oh, good ball! Couldn't squeeze it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
James. For Rice. Caicedo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
DiMarco. He won't be happy with that one. Araujo. And it's Caicedo. In with the challenge.
Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Real chance! Rice. James. Oh, can he get onto this? Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Germany are looking to break at pace. James. Foden. And it's James. And Araujo. Germany are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Bellingham. And it's Salah. It's played through for him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rice. James. Rice. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. That's a lovely, neat pass. Some resolute defending there. Oh, that was vital.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Timber. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk gets it clear. Van Dijk. A probing pass. Oh, important interception. Eze. Now Mbappe. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
There's the start of the second half.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rice. Foden. Oh, no joy this time. A lot of... goes for a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Foden. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Love
Chance, surely! Sticks it away! Germany are all square.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Germany grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Bellingham, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Isak. Gets a good foot in there. 60 minutes played. And it's DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Love shoots! He's got to be quick to recover this.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 8,
Nice control.
Bellingham. Number 27,
That is expertly dealt with.
Number 5,
Lookman, they've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 24, Reinders. Number 32,
James.
DiMarco. Coming
Good
on the
played for
field,
Lookman.
number 45, Osserman. Number
Oh, it's a
13,
promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Number 20, Lookman. Number
Manchester
6,
United do have a chance to counter here.
Number 9,
Pedro
Federico
Neto
Valverde.
going face-to-face with his great
Number
rival.
14, Hernandez.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Van Dijk. Hernandez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in.
Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Timber is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
James. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri. And Hernandez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lookman played into space. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. That's tidy. That is a brilliant interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great vision. Mbappe picks it up out wide, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham
has been indicated.
Oh, that's... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Today's winning lottery numbers.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.